I want to share this story. Can I share this story real
Sure,
quick?
good.
So for most of you, if you don't know, I manage my son's career. He is a Christian artist. And the reason I say he's a Christian artist, he raps and he sings. He has a professional record deal. He travels the country. He puts out music. If you want to look him up, his name is Aaron Cole. You can go check him out. He's won a Dove Award, which is the equivalent to a Christian Grammy Award. So he just won Best New Artist last year. Very accomplished artist, right? But there was a time when he was 15 years old and he didn't have a deal. And we had been working since he was 4 years old to get a record deal, right? And when he was 15 years old, one of the biggest Christian rappers at the time put out this contest, and it was The Truth. The Truth put out this contest and said, hey, win an opportunity to do a song with The Truth. So my son came to me. He was all excited about this contest. And I said, all right, find out the information and tell me what we got to do. He said, all right, cool. So a few days went by and I didn't hear anything. So I followed up with him. I was driving. I was like, hey, whatever happened to that contest or what was going on? And he said, well, I said, forget it because they wanted you to pre-order the album for $10 and I didn't have the $10. So I just said, forget it. Bro, when I tell you I went off, I was driving. I literally lost it on him. I went crazy. I was screaming, foaming at the mouth, and I told him, listen, me as your father, I failed you as a father if you let one obstacle stop you from reaching a goal. If you let you not having $10 stop you from going after something that will advance and get you closer to your dreams. You let $10 stop you. You let one obstacle stop you, right?
Yeah.
So I'm driving, bro. I'm driving so crazy and so reckless because I'm so upset that I get pulled over by the cops. The cop pulled me over. He saw I'm upset. He asked me to step out of the car. I get out of the car. I go to the back. And like I said, I'm pissed. I'm like, yo, are you going to give me a ticket or what? Because I need to get back in here and finish drilling this kid's head and get it in his head. And so the cop was like, yeah, just slow down. I'm not going to give you a ticket. You know, go ahead and finish handling with your son. I was like, all right, cool. Got back in the car. And I told my son, I said, hey, if you didn't have the $10, you should have came to me and asked me for the $10. If I didn't have it, that still shouldn't have stopped you. You should have went to your grandfather. You should have went to your aunties. You should have went to your uncles. You should have went to your grandma. You should have knocked on doors. You should have raked some leaves. You should have shoveled snow. You should have put something together and sold it. You should have done anything you could to get the money in order to invest in that in the album so you can enter the contest, right? Because it will advance your career and get you closer to your dream, right? He said he got it. I gave him the $10. Check this out. I gave him the $10. He entered it into the rap. He had to record a rap. And guess what? He ends up winning the contest and get his first record deal at age 15.
Wow.
Now, just imagine if he let that one obstacle stop him from reaching his goal. And I said all of that to say, if you're listening to this podcast and you're worrying about how much the investment is going to be for this course, and you're not going to do whatever you have to do in order to get the money for the investment, then something's wrong with you. You're never going to get anywhere because you're going to let one obstacle stop you from reaching your goal. You know you called to write a book. You know your book should have been done. You know you should have published your book. And you're going to let the financial part stop you. You waste more than amount of money than it'll cost you to invest in this course. You waste it. So you need to do whatever you need to do to get the investment to get this course.